Hi, so in this video, I'm going to discuss how to install Ubuntu on Oracle VirtualBox, which means a virtual machine. Actually, there are basically four ways of installing operating system. First one is replacing the OS, replacing the current OS, which means if you are using Windows, what you are going to do is you are going to wipe out Windows from the disk and then you are gonna install Ubuntu. So this is not for like all users. The reason is you will lose your files and you have to learn Ubuntu from the beginning. So this is not for all users. Then the second option is dual boot. This is actually a far better option. But here in Windows there is this issue. If I show you, you can actually see your hard disk here in disk management. Okay. What Windows does is Windows stores file and after a certain point it keeps this recovery partitions so you cannot unallocate the disk space. So dual boot is okay if you have a separate dedicated SSD. You can still install Ubuntu with dual boot option, but you have to use this separate utility called diskpart in Windows command prompt. That is not a very safe option for you. Also, you have to recover the BitLocker keys and then you have to interact with BIOS. So this could affect your current file. So I wouldn't recommend this. So we are not gonna discuss dual boot options. Then the third option is virtual machine. This is by far the one of the safest of options. So what you are gonna basically do is you are gonna install a software. In that software, within that software, the software create a virtual environment like a virtual machine. You can allocate a virtual hard disk and you can then install another operating system within your current Windows. Virtual machines are what we are gonna discuss in this video, and that's what we are gonna use in labs. Then the fourth option is WSL. WSL is like this is called Windows Subsystem for Linux. Yeah, you can use this, but when taking screenshots and like those things, this won't be the best option because you don't have a GUI here. What you have is a command line interface. I guess I have WSL. I'll show you. So this is WSL. In here, like in the Ubuntu GUI, you can create files, you can save files, you can run files. But this is not very user friendly. You cannot use the GUI. You have to use the command line interface. So I won't discuss this also. I will discuss how to set up virtual machine and I will show how to install both the Ubuntu latest version 24 I guess and the LTS version 22 which we use in the labs. Okay, so I'm not gonna discuss WSL. So first you need to download Oracle VirtualBox. So what you have to do is you have to search Oracle VirtualBox download. And in the first link, you can download the Oracle VirtualBox. Okay. So you have to click first link. Then you have to select the host. In my case, that's a Windows host. Select that link and download. Right. Then you have to download the Ubuntu ISO image. So you have to type Ubuntu download. Then in the first link, in this case I am installing version 24, latest version. Click the link and download. So after downloading both files, you have to first install Oracle VirtualBox. Click on the setup file, then it will launch the installer. Click next, then accept the agreement, and in here select the install entire feature, so you won't get into any missing dependencies or like something, right? uh, just install the VirtualBox. It will take a minute or two to install. Then you can just finish here, tick in start Oracle VirtualBox. Yeah, and you can create new button. So what will this do is, this will create a new virtual machine. You have to give the virtual machine name. I'm giving Ubuntu OS, and the virtual machine folder, you can just select desktop. Okay, you don't have to create new folders or like something. This will create a folder, right? Then the ISO image, you have to select the image that you downloaded. In my case, that is Ubuntu 24, right? So you can untick proceed with unattended installation, and you can select the base memory. So I have 16 GB RAM, so I am giving like you can actually give 2 GB is actually fine. I am giving nearly 8 GB here. And number of CPU, I have 16 CPU cores. You can check your CPU cores by clicking Windows R, then MS config, then go to the boot, advanced options, and number of CPUs. In there you can see how many CPU cores you have. You can allocate like 4 CPU cores. 4 CPU cores is enough for most cases. I am allocating 8 CPU cores. Then virtual hard disk size 25 GB is the default. It is actually enough. I am allocating 40 GB here. Yeah, so you have to untick the unattended OS installation option, right? You have to untick that. Then you just have to click finish. Now here you can see the Ubuntu OS. You have to right click it and then start with GUI. So this will launch your virtual machine, right? It will take some time, around 2 or 3 minutes maybe. You have to select try or install Ubuntu, press enter. You can't click with mouse button there. It will launch this window. You might get a few warnings or errors here. You don't have to worry about that. This screen may show up maybe up to 10 or 20 minutes. It depends on the resource you allocated previously. If nothing happened, you just have to wait. And then another this black screen will launch. Then the Ubuntu GUI will appear. Now you have to click install Ubuntu. Then it will take you into this window. Okay, here you can select your language. Then you don't have to select any of this. You can just click next. Then the keyboard, you can just click next here, because in the virtual Oracle VirtualBox, it is giving the internet connection as a wired connection. So you don't have to connect to a Wi-Fi or like something. You can just click next here. You can skip this update, then install Ubuntu, interactive installation, then the default selections, and then you can install third-party software, graphic drivers and those things, right? It will take few minutes to download and install those third-party software. Then you just have to click next. You can give your name here, then the computer name, username and password, right? You can give anything, just make sure you remember password. You can just click next. The time zone will be automatically detected. Then you have to click install. So the thing is, this installation process will take up to 30 or 40 minutes. It actually depend on how much resource you allocated in the first place, how much RAM and how many CPU cores. So it will take some time. You just have to wait and make sure to plug your PC if you are using a laptop, because this actually use much more battery power. Once you came to this screen, you have to click restart now. Then your virtual machine will restart. Then this screen will appear. You have to press enter here. After booting up, you can actually give your password and log into your machine. In the first installation, your GUI will look something similar to that. You can just click next and skip. Now press the Windows key and search for terminal. You have to install the compiler, GCC compiler. What you have to do is type sudo apt install GCC. Then press enter and give your password here. Your password won't be visible for privacy reasons, but it is type in, okay? Then you have to click Y and press enter, and then the GCC will install. It will take less than 1 minute to install. Yeah, that's it. That is how you are installing Ubuntu on a virtual machine. And in here, you can just do your lab works. You can compile, you can use nanotext editor, which is already installed. You don't have to install it. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching.